When we create shows at Cirque du Soleil, we always try to start with a theme or an idea that would be also universal, that meaning that we can bring this theme around the world and people from any cultural background, age background, gender background are able to connect with. In the case of this specific production for Alegría in a New Light, it's a remake or reimagination of one of our most classic shows. Basically, this version of the show opened in 2019, which was the 25th anniversary of Alegría. And there was this request, I would say, from our fans, from even our employees that were asking us to bring back Alegría, because the original show ran from 1994 to 2013 and has been seen by 14 million spectators worldwide. And it's really a show that helped establish Cirque du Soleil worldwide, but a show that was very close to the heart of a lot of our audience members. The music of the show itself is the most famous of all Cirque du Soleil shows. So, in 2019, for its 25th anniversary, our purpose was to bring back Alegría, but we decided to do it the Cirque du Soleil way. So instead of doing a copy and paste of the original production, we gave ourselves the creative challenge to completely reimagine the show, to bring the same emotions to an audience today as we did back in 1994. So that was our purpose for this specific show. So Alegría is a loose story, I would say, that takes you at the heart of a kingdom that has lost its king. And the kingdom is kind of managed by this aristocracy that are, let's say, very happy with their privileges, and it's not exactly going the way the new generation would hope for. So the show is a story of that struggle between the old generation and the youth that tries to bring hope and light to their world. The show starts with the old king fool or the court jester who decides to take the throne, thinking that, well, if nobody's having the power, I should have it. And that kind of creates that struggle or highlights that struggle between generations. And throughout the show, you will see the youth taking over and bringing joy, alegría again to this universe. I mean, it's a huge production and it's a huge challenge to move it around. We're literally bringing a village from city to city. We travel with 85 trucks. It's close to 2,000 tons of equipment. We're talking 120 people on the road that come from 25 different countries, speak 14 different languages. So we need to do visas for all these people. We need to house them, travel them around. It takes about 8 days to set up all our equipment, including our main big tub, the main theater. And 2 days and a half to pack it back in the trucks and to move. So it's logistics, you know, we're traveling all year round. We do about 6 to 7 cities a year. So everybody on tour is working on the next cities, planning the transfers, planning how we're gonna set up to make sure that we have a smooth delivery of the show every night. I would say so. The idea of Cirque du Soleil shows is that the story has a meaning for us that put the show on every night, but it's quite loose. We want the audience to have their own interpretation. So whether that you're 7 years old or 77 years old, whether from Germany, Spain, or Korea, that you're able to draw your own interpretation for the show. So the way we built it is that we try to build a world basically that we're inviting you in. So we have families of characters, we have character intentions for the acrobats. So the acrobats, when they join the show, they have to learn to also play with the audience, to play a character, learn to dance sometimes, maybe to sing a little bit. So that it's not just about the acrobatics, but it's about how can we transmit an emotion while performing these impossible stunts on stage every day. It's so demanding. It is demanding because we do 10 performances a week as well. So the show itself is demanding, but we repeat it a lot. But also the show is built in a way that is maintainable and sustainable for the artists. The costumes are super important. I mean, it's what helps paint the visual world that we're inviting the audience to. So all the costumes are handmade at our head office in Montreal, Canada. At first, we have a designer who will draw the costumes and then to fit the vision of the director or the vision we have for each character. But then there's acrobatics that will be performed in those. So there's a lot of research and development to find the right fabric to bring these concepts to life. Comfort is super important for the artist. So even when we have beautiful shoes like these ones, it's actually an athletic shoe that has been transformed into a clown shoe for the show, so that the clown even running around has the support that they need. So costumes are important artistically, but they also support the acrobatic performance with their comfort, with the support that they bring as well. It's a little museum. I mean, those are all, you know, like it's so intricate and they're all handmade, so they're beautiful, but also they need to be washable because we wash them every day. We have to pack them, travel them, so they have to be able to be manipulated. And also the artists go in and out of these costumes all the time too. So there needs to be flexibility with what we create.